Hi, welcome back. In this episode or in this part, we'll try to create the teeth and the tongue. Before working on it, we need to work a little bit on the mouth, inside of the mouth. So first thing, I'll select all these inside faces of the mouth. If you click on scale, if you check here, I'll hold Z axis and make it flat. Move it exactly on top of the center. Then go to edit mesh, extrude. Then click on move tool, move it inside. This time I'll try to scale it down, move it down. Okay, now if you check here in the side view, it's here. You can turn it a little bit, twist down. G, G is repeat tool. Move it down and scale it down. So you should get something like this. Sorry, and add one more loop here in the mouth so that you can scale it a bit like this in y-axis. Double click this edge. Bit of tweaking is needed. Press 3. Right, now we are done with the inner mouth. We'll try to work on creating the gums, the teeth. And this is cartoon model, so we'll try to work on a cartoon based character teeth. Okay, create a pipe in top view. Right, once it is done, you need to move and place it here. Okay, you can scale it down and scale it in y-axis, move it down. This looks okay. Once this is done, what I will do is I'll drag and select all the parts of the head except the gum or the teeth or something. Put it in layer. This is a layer, so you can hide this one. Now select this object. Okay, now get back here, subdivision axis, change it to, sorry, my num select is off. Come back to the top view, go to face mode and select half and delete it. Top view, you can do it in any way, but generally it's better to do it in top view. Now double click on this edge, hold shift, double click, extrude, click on move tool, move is W, move it out, G, and pull it out. And then if you want, you can just go to mesh, fill hole, so it will fill that hole. Once this is done, I'll duplicate this one, Control D, move it a little bit up, come all the way here and scale it down a little bit inside. Then switch to vertex mode, select all the inner vertex here. If you hold Control Shift, you can add the selection and then scale it out like this, and these two scale it flat. So you should get something like this result. But double click this edge because it has gone a little bit up, so move it down. Now go to object mode, press 3. You lose some quality, add edge loops here, one. Right, now if you check here, this is okay. Now this one, add one edge loop. Now switch back here, this is how it looks. Now select these two objects, mesh, combine. When you combine it, this will become as a single object. Now go to modify, center pivot, because your pivot is somewhere here, so modify center pivot. Then press insert key so that you can move your pivot here. Place near the start of the teeth here and insert, so that you can rotate it like this. Now come back to the top perspective view, duplicate it and mirror it in y-axis, so that you can create the upper teeth and gums and all of that. Now bit of scaling. Once this is done, switch back to your character, then move it a little bit up, rotate it down, a little bit up, scale it up. This one, rotate it down, a little bit up, so you should get something like this. Okay, if you want, you can scale it a little bit out. This one, and then a little bit out, so that you can see the gums. Okay, now I'm happy with it, because this is a cartoon. I'm happy with it. Now we need to create the tongue, so I'll select everything, put this in back in layer, hide it, or you can template it. Now the second step to create the tongue is create a sphere in front view. If you click on this one, this is called reference, so create a sphere here. Here it like circle center. You can snap it using X, then hide it. First thing, we don't need this many segments, so change it to 8 F, zoom in, then come back to the side view, delete this portion, so that you have a little bit more than half. Once this is done, go back to the object mode and scale it down. So you should get something like this, no problem. We'll scale it a bit up. Okay, now press 3. Now comes a bit of tricky. Select these segments, deselect these points, and push it down. These segments, double click so that you can select the sequence, pull it out. Okay, now double click this edge. If you come back to the side view, you can see here, edit mesh, extrude, pull it out, little bit of turn, G. I'm just pushing it down inside the mouth, G, so that you can't see it. Okay, it looks as if it's into this. Then go to the vertex mode, select these points, rotate it down, move it down, this one. Okay, I'm just modifying the points. Go back to the object mode. If you hide, if you click on this wireframe on shader, you can see it now clear. Can you see it now? A little bit down. Now we are done with our teeth as well as the tongue. Enjoy this session, and I'll get back to you soon.